What's going on? It's Justeeni here. Today, we've got even more Coliseum. Kind of like last time, I'm not actually showing the grand finals. This is a match leading up to it. So, we're against this guy, who I don't think I've actually played before. But let's just get right into things. You already know what's going to be happening. It's Villa Rush time. And I find my village right away. I train a warrior. This time I do the lighthouse opening correctly. Where you upgrade on turn 2. And then don't train a warrior here, so then you can get meditation. And my spawn's looking pretty nice. I've got some good market spots, and I got a mountain ruin workshop. How about that? I meet the opponent too. Problem is I can't place a bridge, which really sucks. I get a vet sword, but again, I can't place any bridges, so I can't reach them. Get the philosophy hunting, develop a bit. Just doing Sebasti Villa Rush things. They're in the water already, which is a bit of a concern. And what's also a concern, if you guys caught on earlier, they had a lighthouse spawn too. That's a border growth. They got that border growth, like, early. Like, turn 5. So, I'm in for a little bit of a world of hurt. Oh my goodness, Park of Fortune. I attack that because I literally just got my altar piece. So yeah, now I can actually attack the boats and stuff. That's why I wasn't doing it earlier. Border growth on my capital, really juicy here. But they have a giant, likely on their capital, and another on the way. So how do I deal with that? There it is. I'm able to stall for time with the vet sword, but I need a plan for 2 giants, and I don't have any giants right now. Oh, what could possibly save the day? Yep, there's the giants. Rode in. And you guys see what's coming. I'm trapping them here. And they even, I believe, capture a city on their turn. So I knew they don't have anything in the water. So they can't siege with the giant. So I get construction and a giant of my own. And the opponent, in this position, sacrifices the giant. And they get nothing in return. I get a free giant now. So not only their giant dies instantly, no retaliation, I lose no units in the process. I get a giant for free. It's basically as if I got an extra giant and they never had a giant in the first place. Suddenly, they had 2 giants to my 1. Now I've got 3 to their 1. They get a bomber, but I've just got a lot of pressure. This bomber's just gonna die. Fishing, port, slam that giant in. Another bomber. They're spending everything just to hang on here. It's just not gonna be good enough though. Like, they're gonna hold on and survive, but now I got trade. I'm gonna be developing like crazy. They're not developing at all. They're making bombers. They're making rammers. They're trying everything they can just to survive, and they will survive. I do only have 3 cities, but I'm about to build an insane advantage at this point. I mean, I stole their giant, and I'm about to steal their soul. Now I take out the other bomber and the rammer. They have a vet sword here, but I don't care about it. Just gonna keep developing my markets. 29 star per turn. Make that 30 on 3 cities. And I only have 2 markets. It's gonna get even crazier. More juggernauts coming in. Taking out everything. Forestry, chop there. The setup. Even juicier market value. 33 star per turn. They're trying to chip away at my juggernauts, but I've just got too many. Then I get a quadism, a classic. And I send this giant back. And I'm sure you guys can guess why. Why do you think I'd send the giant back there? I send this one back. Strategy and the Mindbender. That's right. Using the Mindbender for both of its purposes. First the convert and then the heal. And then I even do a sneaky little hit, put this rider here so I can heal that as well. And I've also got this overwhelming pressure, but also in the long term, my giants are going to keep getting recycled. It's good for the environment, and it's really good for me because it's going to give me some long-term advantage. I push the Mind Vendor to get it in this perfect healing spot. Heals everything in one go. And then I get some more vision. They've had to commit all their monuments just to defend this city. Like, they have no more monuments for basically the rest of the game unless they somehow get Eye of God. So if I can siege this, they cannot unsiege. So what do? I siege. And with just 3 cities to the opponent's at least 6, maybe even 7. They have Grand Bazaar, keep in mind. I absolutely demolished them. 42 star per turn. Insane stuff. Now, I'll go ahead and cut to the next match. Alright, so this one is against a very, very strong player, Rachel. So, it's going to be pretty tough. But I believe in the Filler Rush. You have to believe in it. Again, turn 3 meditation, train no warrior because I found that village right away. And then instead of going for the turn 4 level up, I opt to train some more warriors to expand faster because I suspect I've got lots of room on my continent to explore. And sure enough, I'm correct. There's a ruin here and a village. Uh-oh. I stole my mountain ruin. Okay, it's not a vet sword, but that's pretty bad because that's a pretty big swing in tempo when you steal a ruin from the opponent like that. Like, that was supposed to be my ruin. It was on my continent. Now they get a ruin and I lose a ruin. So it's a pretty big deal. But, you know, I've got the philosophy. Maybe I can stir some trouble. They're already knocking at my door. Altar piece right here to develop. I've got a plan. I want to use like Park of Fortune here as well. Construction precap. And then workshop. I needed to buy fishing just to upgrade this city, so field's kind of bad, but again, with the power philosophy, you can buy all the techs you need. They kill that. The scout, and yeah, they have a warrior rammer. What even is this? How am I even holding on to my capital? I'm just getting sieged. Do I even unsiege that? I only have 15 stars next turn. But I get a star ruin. I didn't need the star ruin, by the way. I planned my turn accordingly. But the star ruin does help because it lets me use a different line. Because you can see, now I just do that. And now I've got a port and a giant border growth here. Unfortunately, I don't take a single bird spot. There's only one on the entire map for me. There's plenty for the opponent. I get another giant. You know what? With 4 cities, things could be worse. I'm hanging on. Problem is, I know that Raichu does not have 4 cities. He's got a lot more than 4 cities. My markets aren't very good here, which is really unfortunate. So I'm just trying to pressure with these juggernauts, hoping that he doesn't have any himself, but I know that he's a good player, so he's probably going to have them. And also the rammers. Oh my goodness. He pretty much goes all in on the naval because he knows that he's going to win if he does that. And get another giant going. Get some scouts. But unfortunately, there's just not much I can do at this point. And again, that is the one thing with really any strategy. You can't win every game. As strong as Filler Rush can be, sometimes things don't go your way. And you just lose. It doesn't help that I kind of mismanaged this giant. I was hoping to get a bridge going, but it never happened. And you can see a bit of an early end to the tournament run because this is not the grand finals. Actually, this is the best of 1. This was the semifinals. I wanted to get grand finals. I would have been against Ram Dingler, but yeah, sometimes it just doesn't go your way. But that's competitive Polytopia in a nutshell. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and sub, and have a good one.